Okay, we are back with another video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Omar Arshad, and I am the founder of Lyra Advertising, Lyra Vision. I create this content for specifically brick and mortar business owners or, you know, business owners who own physical locations, have built businesses on their own marbles and are not playing gimmick and all of that stuff on internet right now, whatever is happening. So, the topic of today's discussion. I say that brick and mortar business owners are being fooled in terms of branding and specifically brand identity. Because whatever happens is that there are two different parts of any brick and mortar business. One is brand identity, and then the other is advertising and marketing. And as advanced as we move towards this journey, and we try and get to the destination at a point where we understand that, oh, okay, I really want to build this business and scale it to, $100 million or $1 billion, kind of like that. We'll have to understand that the fundamentals that lie there in order to be able to even think about scaling your business are really important. Because brand identity is something that we talk later. And when I see ad agencies or media buyers approaching these business owners, every time what happens is there is a general statement that's being used, which is we build your brand. Something like that, something like that, something around that. We build your brand. And it's sad to see that business owners are not able to understand that priority isn't brand identity. So, what is important to know here is that every time we are operating any kind of marketing campaign or advertising campaign, the objective and the sole objective of that is direct response and sales. It's like when I say this, I mean it. You don't run or you don't put together any marketing tool for the objective to obtain any kind of brand identity. It is a secondary part, it is a byproduct of direct response marketing. And when I say brick and mortar business owners who are solely supposed to use direct marketing and integrate this specific concept into their advertising or marketing, wherever or whatever or however they're trying to get more customers, more leads, and improve their business, improve their sales operations. The sole objective of direct marketing is response and sales, which means that whatever brand building happens or whatever brand building occurs is only a happy byproduct of direct marketing. Sorry, I just had to shift camera a little bit because I was told the frame wasn't correct. So, what I was trying to say is that traditional brand building for companies like Heinz, companies like, Slice, Western Union, or other whatever companies there are is fine. And if you're a CEO of some kind of that company who's playing with people's marbles, it's certainly more other people's marbles. Then, like, have fun with your advertising and marketing. Like, who cares? But if you are a person, an entrepreneur who has established this business and you are playing with your own marbles, then forget all about that. Forget all about branding. Forget all about, identity, all of that stuff. Just straight away shoot your bullets for, response and sales. And when I say that shoot away straight for response and sales, what I mean is every marketing tool that you put together, every marketing tool, be it a sales flyer, be it an ad, be it a copy, whatever it may be, it should be structured in a way that it is straight away objectifying the outcome, which is a response and sales. For example, if you write an ad copy where you mention your beliefs and facts, that is something that you want to do for the sake of creating a brand identity. But if you write an ad copy that's a powerful spreadsheet of bullet points, and it has urgency, it has an offer, it has a direct response offer, it has something as a lead magnet, it calls out people, it is specific to a pain or a problem, then what does it want? It wants response and it wants sales. That's it. So when I say you shoot for direct response and direct sales, what I mean to say is every marketing tool that you put together, it should be put in a way, in such a way that it's for nothing except response and sales. That's it. So this was a brief concept that I gave you guys, that you need to forget about brand, you need to forget about identity. Right. And sometimes what I have seen is that ad copies work really well, even if you don't mention the logo, even if you don't mention the company, the name of the company. Yes, it happens because your copy is so compelling, your media is so compelling that it just pulls people up. Its offer pulls people up. They just give you a call, or they fill the form, or they just give you their email, their information, whatever it might be. So, what is today's video is brief. So, what is the final verdict of this courtroom today? The final verdict is branding is for very, very, very patient people and for those who have very, very, very deep pockets. And you are not probably one of those. As I said, you are an entrepreneur who's playing with his own marbles. So you better do direct marketing. You better aim for sales, structural sales. You better aim for response. You better track every single dollar. You better track quality of your leads. You better do all of these things in order to be able to get more customers, acquire more out of your area, and then that, whatever brand building occurs with your advertising style, advertising fashion, it will only be a happy byproduct of it. That's it. Whatever brand building occurs, never ever spend a one single penny solely for the sake of branding or advertising. That's a must to know, must to remember, and must to implement. Whatever brand building occurs by itself along the way, great. But you're never going to spend one single dollar on your identity. You want response, you want sales, that's it. That is the concept. If you want to shift your marketing dynamics from today, from after seeing this video, keep this in mind. I will straight shoot for response. I will shoot for money. That's it. That's it. That's it. Clear. And I'm being very specific with this idea, with this concept. Because if you have this psychological trigger of understanding, I'm not telling people my beliefs, I'm not telling what I believe, I'm not telling my facts, I'm not explaining my products or services. All I'm doing is I'm pitching the pain and the problem, and I'm asking for something in return, which is an action, which is either a lead form, as simple as that, a funnel submission, whatever that might be. And if you succeed in doing that, it will take a little bit of tries and it'll get easier with time. But all that you need is sales and response. That's it. Clear and complete. And if you do that, that is where probably the completion of your tier one marketing happens. It's like Your ideas are now packed. Everything is okay. All you got is implement. That's it. And I think that's enough for today. If this video made you feel a little bit differently and you got to know something that you didn't know, then I think my existence did its job, which I say in every single video. And probably this whole system, this channel, whatever, uh, did its job. So yeah, see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.